Former Panthers great Steve Smith is now speaking out about his own mental health struggles. He's trying to erase the stigma and says no one who is struggling should be ashamed.
I had a lot of accomplishments, but yet in those accomplishments, I felt very alone because on the outside you see a tough exterior, but on the inside, I'm just broken. And so I just started to realize that I need to seek help. So after hours and hours of counseling, I started to realize I'm not broken. Sometimes we forget really how special we are. Mental health is an issue that's behind closed doors because we don't take the time to talk. At what point are we gonna stop having breakfast, stop talking about it, stop checking it off our list, and start doing something about it?
And as high profile as he is, Steve Smith kept his struggles silent for years. So imagine how it is within our jails and prisons.
The mental health crisis is why some end up behind bars in the first place and why others go there again and again.
Tonight, Mark Becker explains how some in Charlotte are trying to break that cycle.
The attack in this drugstore parking lot back in March was both brazen and brutal.
I just started to open the door. Next thing I knew, I was unconscious and on the ground.
The bruises on Helena Ruffin's face told a terrifying story, but it's one you will not find in the blank stare of the man who was charged with putting them there. Eugene Hazen has spent most of his life in jail or prison for a string of violent robberies and assaults, and even longer wrestling with the demons of mental illness that began to show up very early.
He kicked a teacher.
In kindergarten.
In kindergarten. I think he's 4 in that one.
Charlene Shue said the little brother she calls Sonny was often in trouble at school for violence. At home, she says, she was the target. And when he was only 11, it got serious.
So he tried to stab my bedroom door with a knife. And that's when they admitted him to Cedar Springs.
It was at the treatment center, she says, that they first diagnosed Sonny as bipolar and borderline schizophrenic. Years of medication and counseling would follow, and Sonny ended up in foster care. Then as a teenager, he started using drugs and stopped taking his meds.
That's when he committed the 2 assaults and went to prison for 25 years.
And so Eugene Hazen became one of the thousands of people in North Carolina's prison system with some history of mental illness.
They don't even know what they're dealing with. I didn't know what I was dealing with.
Bobby Harrington was a teenager in Raleigh when he went to prison for the first time. He was living with anxiety and ADHD, but like many inmates, didn't know it.
Most of the time, people have never been diagnosed. That's the majority. The only help you get is if you were already diagnosed and you already have a medication, they'll be sure that you get the medication that you need. But there's no therapist, there's no psychiatric assistance, there's no type of medication management. What they give you for therapy is a chaplain, that's it.
I think that the answer that everybody in this field would give is no, we're not doing enough.
Bob Simmons is director of the Council for Children's Rights here. Their attorneys represent children charged with crimes in Mecklenburg County, and by looking at mental health and other issues at an early age, they've been able to drastically reduce the chances that those children will become repeat offenders.
Our recidivism rate, and that's a measurement of the children who reoffend, is between 11 and 12%. The statewide recidivism rate is between 42 and 43%.
But that help is too late for Eugene Hazen. He's back in jail for the attack on Helena Ruffin and 2 others. And his sister says that's probably where he needs to be right now.
My brother knows I love him with all my heart. But I don't love that thing that lives inside of him that he can't control either.
The Mecklenburg County Sheriff's Office tells us about 1 in 5 inmates in the jail has some kind of diagnosed mental illness.
There are programs to help those inmates, but most agree the work needs to start long before they get there.
Remember tonight, if you need help getting connected to mental health resources where you live, you can call these volunteers right now. We're on the phones live, and the number is 1-800-950-3739.
School, athletics, and social media.
It really does pile up when you keep it inside.
Some students aren't willing to ask for help.
I can get over it. I'll be fine. I'll do it myself.
How one student turned the corner after her lowest moment to help classmates understand their mental health. With a bundle of joy can come a flood of emotions.
I was just very emotional, very sad and kind of weepy, and I knew something was wrong.
When the baby blues becomes postpartum depression and when to get help.